speechless.
I'm all yours.
What? You are? Well, I'm speechless.
Oh, that's okay, because talking is the last thing I want to do. Not that I'm not interested in what you have to say, but we have plenty of time for that. Okay. 2 glorious weeks.
2 weeks? I don't get it.
Well, Kate's gone. Week 1, staying at her friend's villa in France, and week 2, touring on Donatella's yacht. Can you imagine how much money those people have? They take their yachts on a tour. Anyway, my point is, we can spend time together without any constant annoying interruptions. Finally, Spinelli, you and I can explore our newly deeper than ever connection.
Oh my goodness, Maxie, are you alright? Maximista, I am mortified that I spilt you on your beauteous backside.
No, it's okay. But what's going on? You seem so distracted. You've barely even had a reaction to the thought of spending time alone with me. Should I be insecure? Is it Winifred again?
No, the priestess is happily ensconced as head of online security for some major film studio.
Well, if not Winifred, then what?
I've been pondering the mystery surrounding the maladroit mayor's mistress.
Who cares? No, I didn't mean that literally. You know, of course I care that a human being died in a somewhat humiliating way, but it's not like someone's paying you to be driven to distraction, or did someone actually hire you to solve this case?
No, not exactly. Although, Fair Samantha did secure an assignment to catch the mayor with his pants down, so to speak. But, so, in theory, McCall and Jackal could be called upon for further investigation, so any forethought would only be helpful.
Is that why you're so brilliant? Because you always think ahead?
It has always been a simultaneous blessing and a curse that I have an overactive imagination. Another reason why the intricacies of this case have captured my thoughts.
I am giving you a much better use of your time. Spinelli, did you hear me? Kate is away. We could play. We could have picnics by the lake, or spend a weekend in the Cape, or have shopping trips in Manhattan, or go to museums. I know you like old and historical stuff like that, but if you tell me about them, I might learn to grow an appreciation for them too.
I am especially intrigued by the Cape, although I must caution you, I require constant application of sunblock. I freckle with too much sun exposure.
Well, that will be my responsibility, to make sure that every inch of your body is safe, sound, and happy.
How about we, strike a bargain, okay? If we partake in the sun and shore delights, after first we find whether or not the mayor bludgeoned his mistress, yes?
You want my help?
Of course. Maximista's valuable insight is always welcome.
Yeah, cool. Okay, where do we start?
Well, at the scene of the crime. Actually, at the inception, as it were.
As it were, Chief. Lead the way.
Perhaps I'll handle this as an expose.
Like a newspaper article?
Yeah, precisely. A painstaking, hard-hitting investigation into the seething cauldron of corruption that lies beneath the law and order facade of city government.
Okay, Spinelli, but you're not a journalist.
Yeah, I suppose that could be a stumbling block.
Either way, I really don't think breaking into the mayor's office is such a good idea.
Yeah, Brianna Hughes was the slimy mayor's assistant. I surmised that it was in this office where the initial attraction was sparked. Perhaps even where the early stages of the affair were conducted.
Wait a minute, are you telling me we're gonna try and prove that the mayor and Brianna did the nasty on his office couch?
Well, not to put too fine a point on it, but yes.
Well, you're the boss.
Yeah.
Spinelli, why don't you just let me get one shot, okay? Well, Robin taught me her dad was a super spy. Come on.
Okay, take the desk.
Metrosexual. This is that cheap stuff that lingers on you for hours after the sleaze who's wearing it hugs you.
Come on, Mayor. You know, I'm shorthanded as it is. So that's your problem, Commissioner, not mine. I'm asking for a couple of cops, Commissioner, not the resources of the entire robbery homicide division. One of those cops is Callahan. He's working 5 cases right now. 5, and you know why? Because I've had to lay off 2 cops, and I'm looking at cutting 2 more. And here you come, wanting to take more men from the squad to look into some special investigation. Into what, Mayor?
I outrank you, Commissioner, which means I don't have to explain myself.
And if you try to block my request, I will make your next review before the council a very arduous experience indeed. Look, Commissioner, I don't want to resort to threats. I'm asking you nicely. Accommodate me, just as I've accommodated you in the past.
Is that what all those press conferences were about when you called me incompetent and soft on crime?
I may have justifiably called into question your seeming inability to break the hold of organized crime on this town, but what do you expect me to do when yet another crime spree breaks out on your watch?
You know, I'm not going to get into a pointless debate on who's responsible for the blight that is Sonny Corinthos.
You all right?
You know what, you want to pull men from the squad, fine. You come down to the PCPD and sign off on it personally.
Okay. I'll walk down there with you right now.
That was close. Actually, perhaps we should postmortem at another location.
Why?
Well, I'm afraid that the proud patriarch will storm in any minute with an arrest warrant.
No, if Mac was gonna arrest us, he would have done it on the spot. But that's not to say he won't charge in here breathing fire, demanding that I move home, where he can keep me under lock and key and send guard dogs after you whenever you try to visit me.
Please tell me that that is not an agreement that you would consent to.
Spinelli? Of course not. No one's ever gonna keep you away from me. You're stuck with me.
I am happy to bear that burden.
I just really hate fighting with Mac. I wish we could tell him that we're trying to gather evidence to expose Mayor Floyd for the pig that he is. That would probably make Mac happy. He hates Mayor Floyd, but we would need some real evidence.
We have some.
We do?
Yeah, that conversation that we fortuitously overheard between the stalwart commissioner and the lascivious mayor. The fact that he's requested detectives to be at his disposal indicates the kickoff of a massive cover-up. We're onto something here, Maximista.
What happened to...
Spinelli, this is great!
Congratulations.
Isn't it fabulous? I am so proud. Spinelli said he wanted to be a PI, and look, he's manifesting. But you didn't come here to wish him luck, did you? Max sent you?
Yes, and he has the right to be concerned. So what possessed you to break into the mayor's office?
I suspect that the death of Brianna Hughes was not accidental, but murder.
You're looking into Brianna's death?
Well, unofficially, yes.
Why are you involved at all?
Well, the mayor's wife suspected he was cheating, and so he hired Fair Samantha, and therefore Colin Jacko PI to prove or disprove, as the case may be.
So you're saying that Mayor Floyd's wife already knew he was involved with Brianna?